Hey everybody, it's Mage Captain Gilshanks, and welcome to my brand new project. This is Let's Play Pokemon Platinum for the Nintendo DS. So yes, I mentioned a while back that this would be more of a community-focused Let's Play, and I do plan on going over how that's going to work, though I also plan on waiting until the end of the video because I don't really want to spoil anything just yet. So, in the meantime, this is a 4th generation Pokemon game. It's actually the 3rd installment. Usually, in each generation, there's a pair of Pokemon games. They're pretty much the same game, but they have a lot of exclusive features. And more often than not, there will be a 3rd installment that comes like a couple years after the pair, and that's what this game is for the 4th generation. So, there are going to be some differences between this game and the original pair of Diamond and Pearl. And of course, we're going to be going over all of those, or at least most of them, if not all of them. But in the meantime, we were now treated to a nice little introductory cutscene. We have our two potential, at least, protagonists. We're going to be choosing one out of these two. And it's just showing you a little bit of what you're about to see. So we've got them tossing out Pokeballs, and we've got our Pokemon out here, and I'm assuming that most of you guys know, kind of like the gist of how Pokemon works. But for those of you who don't, I am going to at least, go over things in the same kind of instructional way that I usually do. Sorry about that, I want to take a little sip of water there. And I like this part, how it looks like this deep, dark secret with these creepy eyes. But then it smiles at you, and it's so adorable! It's like, yay! Little creepy abyss monster. Okay. Now we're going down into the vortex. Excuse me. And we have our featured legendary, as we always do whenever you boot up a 4th generation game. I'm not going to spoil what the name of this Pokemon is, so we're just going to press start for now. Hello there! It's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. There is a university named after me in South New Jersey. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I can go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. Well, I am not going to be taking your advice, good sir. So we're just going to go on, and I'm going to explain everything later. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you please. Now, he's referring to the bottom screen. You can actually have a lot of touchscreen interaction in this game, which is what made the original Diamond and Pearl so exciting when it came out. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. And then most of the time we enslave them and force them to battle other Pokemon, because in this world that's socially acceptable. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Man, tough question. Actually, I'm just kidding around. Strangely enough, I know most Let's Players probably don't do this, but I'm actually going to be going with the female sprite. I should say most male Let's Players wouldn't be doing that. And the reason why is because each sprite has its own little battle animation for when you go into battle, obviously. And I always thought that the one for the male sprite looked kind of derpy. I never really liked it all that much, and you're going to be seeing it a lot. So usually when I play 4th generation games, I actually go with the female sprite. We're still going to be Gilshanks, and I'll meet you guys in just a sec as soon as I'm finished putting in the name here. Okay, so we are going to be the first female Gilshanks. Or the first female iteration or incarnation, whatever. I'm not good with words. But the point is, we are going to be the first female Gilshanks. So yes. But we are not done naming characters just yet. Okay, so you're Gilshanks. A fine name, that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? And, I've had this name planned out for a while, especially seeing as how this is my 6th take. That's the reason why this video is 2 days late. Now, I've already established who my rival is on this channel with that certain other project that I've been doing on Saturdays. Similarly, this rival in the game, I didn't actually mention it, but this character that they're asking you to name is going to be your rival. Yes, so the rival that I know in real life, it's someone else who has not red hair, although she likes to act as if she does have red hair, and this guy is also very hyperactive, much like the other rival I was talking about. So I think there's only one name that we can possibly go with, and I'll meet you guys as soon as I'm done putting it in. Okay, she's probably cursing me out right now as we speak, but it's all fine and good. Yes, so this is going to be the first male Fiery Red Hair 08, as I am the first female Gilshanks in this game. Totally friggin' gender swapping there. Alright, Gilshanks, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. So now we get to see our bigger sprite morph down into the smaller one that we will be seeing on the world map. So first things first, we have a little bit of a thing to read up as soon as it loads. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of these words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, whose voice I should have read in the actual Rowan voice that I established already. Anyway, so he's returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. The Kanto region is the region in which the first generation of Pokemon games take place. Sinnoh is where these games are going to take place. And this represents, I think, I want to say northern version of the portion of Japan. I could be off about that. It's either north or south. Anyway, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you guys next week, same time and same channel. Okay, so I would say we have a little bit of freedom to walk around, but as soon as we take a step here, you'll notice that, oh, here comes Fiery. There you are. Hey, Gilshanks, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh, hey, is that a new PC? Where was I? Oh, right. We're gonna go see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Gilshanks, if you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokédollars. Jesus Christ. So, if you walk around here, you will notice that we have a Nintendo Wii hooked up to our TV because Nintendo really likes to participate in what I call cutesy marketing by putting their own products inside of their other products to kind of remind you, psst, you guys should go out and buy a Wii because it's 2009 and it's still culturally relevant to do that. Anyway, in other Pokemon games, you can usually get a potion by tapping into your PC here, but unfortunately that is not the case in this game, so we are instead just going to go and walk forward. We have some tutorials that I'm skipping over, but that's mainly because I'm going to explain everything to you guys anyway, and I don't feel the need to take up all that time to do that here. Gilshanks! Fiery already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. So, welcome to our living room, actually. Notice how we don't have a couch. I always thought that was interesting, the fact that, like, it's a living room and instead of actually a couch or something of the sort, it's just two chairs. I mean, it really sucks if we actually have somebody, I don't know, come over. And if you come into the kitchen, we only have one chair here, too, so it's like, we'll have that visitor just sort of isolate themselves in the kitchen while we watch TV. And I would go and mock out the upper portion of the kitchen, but I have more text to read here. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so, well, take care, sweetie. I always thought that friggin' line was just so damn weird. It's like, she's worried about her daughter's well-being, and then it's just like, okay, but go ahead anyway, because whatever. Alright, so welcome to Twin Leaf Town. Population of, I don't know, you could probably count it on your fingers, though. Anyway, you'll notice that there are 4 houses here. The only relevant houses are the ones with mailboxes and the ones that are bigger. The 2 smaller houses are the homes of the unimportant NPCs who have actually nothing, or absolutely, I should say, nothing interesting to tell you. Therefore, they are not privileged with mailboxes and bigger houses. So let's go inside the other big house where Fiery lives. I wish she lived that close away, that way I wouldn't have to get on the Greyhound bus for 6 hours to go and see her. What was that about? Oh, hey, Gilshanks. Hey, I'm gonna go see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Oh, jeez, forgot something. Alrighty then, so. Unfortunately, we can't actually progress forward and actually do something interesting because Fiery keeps forgetting things. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not busting her chops about that. And inside we have Fiery's mom, so let's all say hi to Carol. Hi, Carol. Oh, hi, Gilshanks. Did you come calling on Fiery? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Okay, so let's go upstairs now and let's see what we've got up here. I better take my bag and journal, too. Oh, hey, Gilshanks, again. Oh, my God, it's like a total repeat of dialogue here. And you know what? Fiery, you're so damn uncool for having the exact same room as me, except you have a green rug down here and it's totally mirrored. That's just so uncool of you programmers to do that. But it's all fine and good. We're going to go outside now before we mock out the fact that this house looks exactly the same as mine. Oh, no, not entirely. We've got a red chair this time. It's not a blue chair, it's a red chair. It means it's different. So let's go outside and let's go north, because now that we've done all of that, this annoying NPC over here will actually let us move forward and won't block the way like he tends to do, which is the game's way of saying, go talk to the rival first. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. My friggin' screensaver went off my other computer because I actually need to record this on 2 different computers at once. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out of you when you're in the tall grass? So what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sand Gem Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. No, I'm sorry, Fiery, that's not how the algorithm works. I wish it were that simple, but unfortunately that is not the case. Hold it! And then cue game intro music. Damn it, why is this music following me everywhere I go? You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going to the tall grass? Hey Gilshanks, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would certainly change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Whoa, hold up! You're not making any sense here! Ahem. I didn't quite catch that, so I'll ask you again. Yes, we love Pokemon. We all love Pokemon. Oh my god, enough already! It's the same— I don't want to read the same dialogue again! I said yes this time, thank you. Yes. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own? It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How big of you? Very well then, I will entrust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where... Okay, dialogue like that doesn't work if the character doesn't appear on screen right away. Now, notice that we have the male sprite here, who is the professor's assistant. If you had chosen the male sprite, it obviously would have been the female here who takes that place. You left your Professor, you left your briefcase behind the lake, man! Is something wrong here? Ah, there it is, Lucas. Nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Wow! These Pokemon are crucial, man! You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time, the place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe it. I'm so happy right now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey Gilshanks, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Alright, so, at long last, I am ready to reveal to you guys what my plans are for this Let's Play. Like I said, it is going to be more of a community-focused Let's Play. And the first example of which is right here. You guys are going to choose my starter. So I'm going to be ending this video very soon. Now, we have 3 choices here, and I'm going to go over them real quick. First of all, we have the lovable but oh-so-derpy Turtwig.
Hey everybody, I'm Turtwig. I'm the grass-type starter for this generation. I'm also a turtle-type Pokemon, and I'm pretty balanced in terms of overall stats. Gilshanks hasn't explained special attack and special defense yet, but trust me, they're good to have, and I have them both. I have pretty much everything except for my speed, but I'm a freaking turtle, so give me a break, okay? By the time I'm fully grown up, I'm gonna have an entire island on my back.
So that's your choice there. Next, we have the cunning linguist, Chimchar. Greetings, everyone. I am Chimchar. I am mostly known for my attack, special attack, and speed, making me the ultimate offensive fighter. You'd be wise to choose me in your endeavors, but have a good day, fellow YouTubians. And your last choice is the socially awkward Piplup.
Do I really have to do this? Okay. Hi everybody, my name's Piplup. I'm a penguin, and I do lots of things. I spray water, I poop, this is so awkward. I really hope you choose me. I'm really well known for my special attack and my special defense. My mom says I'm gonna be a real badass by the time I'm grown up, so yeah. Please choose me. I'm gonna go in a corner and cry now. Okay.
So those are your 3 options. Now, the fun doesn't end there. You guys are gonna be helping me choose my entire team from here on out. So the way it works is that Pokemon is a very highly customizable RPG that allows you to pretty much choose your team out of a huge variety of little monsters to go into battle. So the first of which is going to be one of these 3 starters that you guys can choose. Fire is strong against grass, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors sort of a thing. Now, at the same time, there are 5 slots, oh Jesus Christ. There are 5 slots, I meant to say, left open. And, you guys are gonna help me choose a Pokemon. Now, hang on. Don't go into your friggin' keyboards and start, you know, typing, like, your suggestions to me just yet. The way it's gonna work is that it's gonna work on a voting system, much like how I'm having you guys vote on the starter. In the comment section, by the way. Please don't message me privately, because I want to have everything in one place. So the way it's going to work is that I would like you guys to, in the comment section of this video, first choose what starter you'd like me to go with. And the winning vote is obviously going to be the starter that I go with in the start of the next episode. Aside from that, I would also like for you guys to write down your favorite type. Now, the types include fire, grass, water, ice, electric, poison, ghost, psychic, dark, fighting, flying, and normal, and bug. I think that's everything, but I'm still going to flash it on screen anyway, just in case I missed something. So I'd like for you guys to write down your favorite type. If you'd like to write down up to 3, that's fine. If you wanted to write just 1, or 2, or whatever, that's fine too. But the point is, I'd like for you guys to choose a starter and to write down your favorite type. And that way, I'm going to pick the top types that get the most amount of votes. And that's going to help me eliminate a lot of the potential Pokemon I have on a whole list I've made of about 40 or so. Once this is done, I can plan out how the rest of the Let's Play is going to go, because at certain key points, you guys are going to vote on this Pokemon or that Pokemon for me to catch. But the reason why I don't want to just do that without you guys picking the favorite types is because otherwise that situation is going to come up so often and it's always going to interrupt the Let's Play. So this is what I'm calling the preliminary round. By having you guys choose your top favorite types to fill up the rest of the 5 slots, from there I can eliminate a lot of Pokemon pretty much right off the bat off the list, and making this whole choosing process much easier. For pretty much every type, with the exception of Dragon and Normal, I have minimum 2 different Pokemon that you guys are going to vote for when we get to that part of the game. So this is my way of actually, you know, saying thank you to you guys for, you know, being active and being involved with my channel, and for being patient since I know I haven't uploaded in a long time. So I'm planning on having a blast with this Let's Play. I hope you guys do too, because the whole point of this is because I want you guys to be involved. So I don't know what my team's going to be yet. You guys are going to help me decide. So just to reiterate, in the comments section, I would like you to write which of the 3 starters you'd like me to go with, and I'd also like you to write, in general, your favorite type, or up to 3 types. And you can write up to 3 types, and each one will count as a vote towards that type. Since I'm not just going with 1 anyway, there's no reason to limit it to just 1 vote. Having said that, thank you guys for watching. In the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, we'll figure out exactly which starter I'm going to be going with. And of course, if you have any other questions, if I didn't explain it that well, also feel free to, you know, ask, you know, however you want to do. I just want to keep the voting specifically to the comments section. That way it's more organized and I know where everything is. And at the same time, no one else can, like, say to me later, "Oh, wait a minute, I counted the votes and that doesn't make sense. Why are you going with the losing vote?" You know, because they're not going to see my inbox necessarily. So I'd like you to keep everything here. But aside from that, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time!